Welcome back to our adventure full of action. So here we are trying to get out, and once we finally finish cutting this tree, we finally realized that there's more trees. So then I went for a little walk and found a lot more trees. So we wanted to go to Castelo Branco to film the damage before they start clearing, and we were already kind of late. So we decided to stop clearing out and find another route. So early in the morning there was a vehicle we saw that came turning around here close to us, and so I thought, okay, if he got inside, there got to be a way outside. So that's what we did. We packed everything up and then finally decided to go and find a way how we're getting out of this mess. So we have a couple of roads that do lead to the main road, but they were all full of trees. So we had to just find a way that there were no trees lying around that we could then just carry on and go to Castelo Branco. So we never ever thought that just going to the city, a simple thing, would then become such an adventure.
Small little lake on the road.
On the road, so
Just in the middle of the road.
in the middle of the road, and we're going to the water. Wow, look how it's running there. So here we're feeling a little bit like hunters because we were tracking tire tracks and that's the way we found out. So we did lead a few times into a dead end, but it was all these tire tracks that then finally led us out. So I think about after an hour of almost tracking, we finally found a way to the main road.
In the middle of the road.
And they made it squishy here.
Ja, muss ein bisschen Schwung haben.
Shit looks illegal.
Scheiße.
This was mad dangerous, huh? Wow.
Power cable. Power cable. Also jetzt Telefon.
That's the
It's
phone
okay.
cable.
Magst du schon, warte, ich kann es aufheben. I hold it up.
So this is the fastest route to us, and it was just full of trees, no way getting through. It was like tree after tree after tree. There's a major forest that used to stand here, and that is just all gone and no way through. So we never seen this amount of water inside the Ponzl. It was just crazy after all this rain and storms. the car. Can you see it? So there on that roof, you can see the chimney is lying. It just dropped in. A whole chimney just dropped in. That's metal. Wow. I wouldn't park my car under that.
No. Oh, in the roundabout, all trees are gone.
Sad.
One tree survived.
What's that?
Look like selection.
Insulation everywhere. So today we're by Cindy. We're going to be doing a project. Let's call it Project Fence. To keep the pigs inside. She's been having all these breakouts, so we have now finally come along. Well, she's contacted us and asked if we could come help out. Hi, kitty, kitty. So can you explain what you're doing there?
No.
Why not?
Because he's guessing. But here it's showing me something.
But here
So
it's
that's
showing
working.
electricity, so you got some type of electricity coming in. Is that's coming from the solar?
Yes, I think
So
And
there's
this
a solar there.
energizer, I don't know if this energizer still works or if this energizer is also packed up.
I was going to say is I know I charged it the last time it came up here.
When was the last time that it came up here?
When was that?
Months ago.
Yeah, it was like
And how long did it work for?
it
It
didn't.
didn't
It
work.
It
That's
didn't
what I mean.
work, so you
Because
charged it and
I
it didn't
charged
work.
It
Because
was
Julian
fully
couldn't
charged, and I
remember
brought it
how
back
to
up. And
reconnect
couldn't get it all
everything.
back together.
Oh, you couldn't get it back together.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So what we're gonna do here is reattach the fencing and try to get it going so that the pigs don't get out. Because Julian fixed here a spot where the pigs were breaking out, and so that it doesn't have contact with the fence anymore.
Yeah, so that's why we put it on the other side.
And this is where they kept getting out.
Yeah, they kept lifting it up because the ground is now so soft.
Mm.
They've just been lifting up fences all over the show now. It's been like a nightmare.
Okay, so we got to get this fencing going. So okay, maybe get the other energizer and then we can see from there. Okay. So everybody's watching what Angelo is doing.
Twelve 9.
12-9, so that was
12,
not
8.
bad. Oh.
The energizer is the problem.
So
Definitive.
the tape
Look at
up.
them chewing. Look at it chewing on the electric fence.
This one looks like Sniggledoodles. Sniggledoodles. What was that one called?
The snickerdoodle went to
Oh.
a different home.
Oh, hi. You good girl. Hi, Freckles. Hi. Remember me? Huh? You remember me? Yeah? Don't bully the dog, huh? Huh? You remember me? Who's a good girl? Hmm? Yes. Hey, Henry. Hi. Hi, Henry. Remember me? Huh? Yeah, you remember me, Henry? Henry and Freckles. So we used to look after these sheep. Hi. Hi. Man. Ooh. You sound like you got something in your throat. Hmm? Hi, sweetie. Huh? You remember me? Good boy. You used to like to try and hip at me, huh? Remember that? Lots of new lambs.
Now I've got one new lamb and I bought 2 Dorpers. I paid like a lot of money for them. I paid 500 euros each, but when I
Wow.
was away, yeah, the sheep got sick. I think same. Remember what happened the last time when they got into
The pig food. So what had happened last time is Cindy had left and we were with the sheep, well, with all the animals, and we went shopping and one of the pigs broke out and let the sheep inside the pig feed and they got all very, very sick. But lucky they all made it, so we had no one that passed that time.
I think it was the
Oh,
same
shit.
thing, and one didn't make it.
Oh no.
But yeah,
So Angela's been putting tension on the electric fence because it was just hanging through. A little bit out of breath. So Cindy's been having breakouts all the time with her pigs. So she reached out to us, is like, boys, can't you help? And of course we can. Yes, we can.
And we do.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Angela got the fence working.
so we want to test it, Leon.
Wait, can you do that?
Put your hand on the.
No, I don't think I'm gonna test that. Touch it again. So Angela just got zapped and that was a nasty zap. It was so loud, it just zapped him. I just missed that, huh? I should have been...
But the Energizer is working very well.
The Energizer is working very well.
I'm dying for one of them to touch it, though.
Yes. Maybe we can call it.
Yeah, just now. Oh, I want to see if Leon's going to put his hand on it. Okay, right. So Leon's come up with a really good idea. I've got a very big bucket here to try and protect this Energizer. So he is busy wiring it up, and then we can just cover that.
Where's that?
This is too big. Buy my gloves.
Yeah, I see.
For the gloves. How you say? Gloves.
So if there's storms like Christine, I don't know if this is gonna hold.
Yeah, well, tomorrow apparently there's another big storm
Really?
coming. Yeah,
Oh no.
they reckon it's going to be like,
The last one.
yeah, this big winds are.
So no, maybe if this wouldn't be a good idea if tomorrow the storm is coming actually.
Well, I think
Why
it'll
don't
be
we put a
better to
plastic?
have a plastic.
Because if you put this on there, this might just get broken. And then your new thing is going to be damaged.
Okay, I can get an empty feed bag.
Empty feed bag or a bin or something like that, and then we just tie it down
Yeah,
nicely.
well, this is a bin.
A plastic bin.
Okay.
It is a plastic bin. Okay, okay, you got me there.
So 2 pigs have been zapped already on that electric fence, which is a happy noise. A very happy noise when they get zapped.
Okay, so the electric fence is up and working. Cindy's happy. As we just heard, fence is working. So this is what the land looked like before we had put the horses in, and now we haven't been here, so we wanted to see what it looks like after the horses had cleared out. Looks like the pigs were here too. So this was the whole area, and it's actually a very beautiful green thick grass, fine but thick, very beautiful. So the horses had done a beautiful job here. We had cleared this out. This was all overgrown for the horses, and now you can see what horses do. Beautiful. This was the stable. We had set up a stable for them here, and this was all no grass here, and now it's all, look at this. This is all dense, so we cleared the trees. Let's go see down here. And you couldn't actually walk through here, and now it's like a beautiful cleaned out area. Oh, they did a beautiful job. This is amazing. This was all overgrown, and we of course helped in that beautiful job. We cleaned out the broom